Yeah, I'm going to sing this morning. What's up, folks? It's Thursday. Folks, seems like it's just been a long week. Seems like the week is dragging on. I know that's not actually what it's doing, but it just seems like that. I'm tired. It's been an okay week. Work has been a little slow. Uh, I guess everybody's getting ready for the holidays. Uh, my parents, my mom, she's turning 86 this month, I think the 20th. And her and my dad and my sister and a couple of my brothers and some of her grandchildren are going on a cruise. So if I'm not mistaken, they should be driving down to Florida because my mom says she ain't flying nowhere. I can't blame you, mom, but that's a long ride. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, they'll be headed down, and I'm gonna wish them a nice, safe trip and an enjoyable cruise. Now, let's get into what I'm talking about. And I think, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this navigation off because I'm pretty sorry about that if it broke up, but I'm pretty sure I know I'm going today, so I won't need that breaking up uh, my conversation. But folks, I have nothing in particular to talk about today. But what I will talk about is this Emirates Cup tournament. I I'm not gonna make my lips come together to say championship. Folks, there is one championship that we need to be concerned with when we're dealing with professional sports. You guys know what that championship is. It's the NHL. They're going for the cup. In the NFL, they're going for the what is it? Whatever trophy it's called, that's what they're going for. And in the NBA, they're going for a trophy. So this mid-tournament regular season, man, hey man, there's some money involved. Hey man, it's some money involved. And Christmas is coming up, and I'm already making millions. But this is just, I don't know what this is. This 500,000 or whatever they giving these guys. It's good money for anybody else. And what they should do, hey, I'm being honest, I can't tell you what to do with your money. But what you should do, you should take that whole check and bless people with it. That's what you should do. Hey man, that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. You might need to think of others who don't have it half. They don't have it a 10% of what you've got. So you might need to be think about these people. Hey man, when you rich, you better think about these things that I'm saying. But people don't think about it. You can't tell me what to do with my money, and I get it. And I get it. But you can walk around here with all these billionaires and all this stuff. And how can you have so many billionaires? Do you know what $1 billion is, folks? If I'm not mistaken, that's 1,000 millions. Folks, that's a lot of money. Okay? You might be needing to do something good with that money, and that's taking some of the people who are in the doldrums out of the doldrums. Some type of help. But anyway, that's not neither here nor there. But my point is, LeBron James, I'm going to get to this bum. This lame, no-count bastard, and that matriarch-led Lakers franchise, or which it was at the time, they're going to win a in-season tournament, and they're going to pop bottles of champagne, and they're going to act like they won an NBA championship. And guess who is on the team that is doing that? Bitch made James. This fool can't help himself. And folks, I hate to keep repeating myself, but I'm trying to save you idiots. I was watching a dude, a young guy, his video. I'm sorry, young guy, but the next video that I say, I'm gonna let your name be known. But he used to be a huge LeBron fan, but he's come around. You know how he's come around? Because he stopped listening to bull crap narratives and he started watching tape. And I heard him say in his video, he was like, man, Nick Wright is delusional. He was like, I used to be a delusional LeBron fan, but I broke out of it. And I put in his comments, now I know how Christians feel when someone becomes saved or comes to the Lord. Now I know how they feel. Because I'm going to tell you folks, if you like LeBron and say he's some type of GOAT, you're lost. You are lost. You are officially a sports sinner. Hey, man, I'm just telling you. So kudos to that young man, because it is hard to be told something all your life and feel it in your heart. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you again what the Bible says about the heart. Ooh, it is egregiously ugly what it says about your heart. Me and my dad was talking the other day, and my dad was saying, I said, Dad, what does the Bible say about the heart? And he went through what the Bible said about the heart. And then he said, it's not talking about the pump, that thing pump. I said, Dad, why are you telling me that? Why are you telling me it's not talking about the thing that's pumping? I know that, Dad. And anybody who doesn't know that is slow as hell. They're slow as hell. And my dad said it again. I didn't say nothing the first time he said it because I thought he was joking. But then my dad said it again. And I said, Dad, why do you keep telling me it's not talking about the pumping thing? Dad. Then my dad said, well, some people might get it. Well, Dad, those people are slow. Those people are slow. If I got to tell you that. And I don't have to tell you that. If I do have to tell you that, something is wrong with you. But anyway. But kudos to that young man. I'm going to give him a shout out when I go back and figure out who he was. But he listens to these people. And first of all, when there is no debate, folks, recognize this. When there is no debate, when you start calling yourself making a debate, all you doing is lying. All you doing is lying. That's all you doing. And that's why I have such a problem with certain people who are supposed to be smart. And they are evilly smart. And what I mean by evilly smart, they will purposefully mislead you. Folks, I don't give a damn about anyone like that. I don't give a damn about you if you're trying to mislead me. You my enemy. I don't give a damn about what it is. If you're trying to mislead me with a life, no, bruh. No, bruh. What you deserve is a kick in your nuts is what you deserve. So, let me get to this point. I've got a friend, quote unquote, that I work for. He's my supervisor. And sometimes I'll send him a little something that I call education about this so-called bullshit debate. And it just gets weirder and weirder. It can't get no weirder. People just lie to you. That's all I can say. But he came to me, Ed, I got some education for you this morning. Let me tell you something. If you're a LeBron fan, you cannot educate me. You need education. Let me repeat what the hell I said for the slow people in the back. If you gonna try to school me about LeBron, you can't school me about no LeBron. You can't educate me on LeBron. Are you serious? You can't educate me. And what he came to me with was some dookie doo. It was just straight dookie doo. And he was admitting it while he was showing it to me. So why are you showing me this? And then when he showed me about 3 or 4 things, here's what he said. My son sent these to me. He should be studying his spelling, but he's sending me this. And folks, in a vacuum, that's funny. It's funny, you know, but it's not funny. Because what has happened is you have misled your son. You have misled your son to the point to where he's going out looking for validation of what you've been telling him. And folks, I can't go for that, folks. That's not good. When you'll take it upon yourself as the leader to have your son out here misled. That's not good, folks. That's never gonna be good. You mean you got somebody that you're trying to bring up in this world to be successful in this world. And it's gonna be hard, folks, because everybody's lying to you. The government, whoo, whoo, good grief almighty. Liars. A bunch of perverted weirdos. They always have been. They always have been. I was looking at I've been watching some documentaries of the mob and the mafia. And the things that these people were allowed to do, not back in the 1919s. Yeah, they were allowed to do it then. But you go back to the 1990s and the 2000s and what these people were doing. These Italians and these mafia and all this. But black folks too, whoever was doing it, they were allowed to do these things by government officials, by policemen, kill presidents. Don't get it twisted. These people were allowed to run rough over folk. I was looking at something on 60 Minutes where they was talking to these mobs, to these gangsters. Oh, we talk about family and this and that. Man, y'all full of shit ass devils. That's all y'all are. All this crap. What the hell does that mean? Every time I see somebody do it, I say, look at this damn idiot. If you do it, yeah, I'm calling you a fool. I'm calling you a fool. What the hell is this? Stupid. That's what it is. A bunch of damn foolishness. A bunch of damn foolishness. You will not find that crap anywhere in Scripture. You just won't. Go out here ordering hits and murder and then got a nerve. Boy, man is just full of it. What can you say? He's full of shit. But yeah, man, allowing your children to be misled and to grow up in this place and teach them to be misled and believe anything that somebody put in front of them. Boy, this AI that's come out, this AI crap, oh my goodness. There are good uses for everything. Well, I'll say almost everything. Ain't no good use for everything. But most things have a good use. But guess what else they have, folks? They have a bad use. And on this planet, folks, that's what stuff is going to be used. The people are going to use it for the worst they can use it for. And this AI is going to fool a lot of people. And it's just beginning. It's just beginning. So, yeah, my friend, I felt so bad when he said, yeah, my son sent me this. Because what that means, folks, is you kind of done your son a disservice. You're letting him believe something that ain't true. Now, y'all talking about, hey, man, this GOAT thing, that's just sports. And blah, 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 blah. Folks, sports is a microcosm of what goes on in what happens in this country. It's just that simple. So I can draw correlations up between the two because they're not that far apart. Sports is political. So it is what it is. And if you try to deny that, then you need to stop. You need to get out of that mode. People give you narratives. I don't want no damn narrative. I don't want a narrative. I want the truth. And if I have to find it myself, I'll find it myself. But I'm not going to let these weirdos tell me what the truth is. I'm not going to let a weirdo tell me what the truth is. I don't believe in your truths. I believe in the truth. Oh, I'm here. I believe in the truth. And if the truth hurts my feelings, that don't change it from being the truth. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do from now on, folks. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do from now on. Do you think I'm going to compare lame ass LeBron James to Michael Jordan ever again? I'm not going to do it. You know who I'm going to compare or whatever I'm going to do? I'm going to compare him to today's player. Now, I watched Chronicles of Judah 144. Oh, he is the shit. You heard it here. Go check him out. Chronicles of Judah 144. He got all the sports talk you need, and he don't talk a bunch of bullshit. He talks real shit, and that's why I watch him. So, this guy's looking at me for his delivery. So you guys hold on. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Hold on. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. And in about 2 minutes, I'm going to tell him to take this package because it sounded like it was broke. It wasn't my fault. Ain't my fault. It was broke when I picked the bitch up. But anyway, I'll be right back. Where is that? Let's see what. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Oh, this shit sound broke as hell. Okay. All righty. Whoever stayed that long, you got it going on. I ain't playing. I'm headed to Durham. But folks, what I've been saying is this. I'm not gonna be comparing the 90s players to these gay guys in the league today. What did you say, Ed? You called them gay? Yes, I called them. A bunch of feminine men who do not follow any type of man code. They just don't. They follow bitch codes. And I'm not gonna do it no more. So guess who I'm gonna compare LeBron to? I'm gonna compare him to his peers. His peers being Kevin Durant, Stephon Curry, all these guys, Kobe Bryant, Who else? Uh, who, whoever he played against, that's who I'm gonna compare him to. I'm not even gonna compare him to Bird, because I'm gonna tell you folks, I heard him and KD, they laughed at Bird. They laughed at Bird. Folks, let me tell you something. Bird didn't play back when the TV was this big. And Bird didn't play back then. That's how these fools act. That's how these are supposed to be savants of basketball. And they laughed. Talking about Bird was good for his era. This is how gay these guys are. I'm going to keep telling you guys. These guys were raised by lesser women. Oops, did you say that, Ed? Yes, I said it. And I'm right. And if you think you're going to have some men raised by these type of women and they going to come out unscathed, you are an idiot. That's what you are. But yeah, these two guys got online and laughed about Larry Bird like, like he Christian Laettner in the pros. Larry was a beast in every sense of the word. And to say he couldn't thrive, dominate in this league, that's a fool. But yet, we got Luka Doncic. Present day, dominating in the league. Dominate the league. And they will say with a straight gay face that Bird, oh, he was good for his time. Well, I guess Jokic is good for his time. And Luka is good for his time. Two of the least athletic men in the league. That's why I'm going to bury these bastards. And that's why I'm going to bury their fans. Because if you will believe that dumb shit, then you are a fool. You're a fool. You are a fool. You are a sports sinner. And you need saving. What can I say, folks? What can I say? I'm just telling you the honest to God truth. These guys are weirdos and sad. And when I say weirdo, I mean they are men who behave like women. Sorry, women, I don't even mean women. They behave like bitchs. And the sad thing is, they can't help themselves because that's how they was raised. Kenya Martin was on somewhere. Poor thing. I understand. Kenya Martin was on somewhere and he was complaining about what George Karl said about him and some other players. And apparently George Karl said something about being raised by single mothers. Whoa! Whoa! No, you didn't, George Karl. I'm sorry. I ain't no George Karl fan. But even a broke-ass clock is right. Twice a day, or is it once a day? Once or twice a day, a broke clock can be right. Like what George Karl had to say, but it's the truth. It's the truth, and that's what's raising most of the kids these days, at least in my community. And you white folks keep on messing around, it's gonna be your community too. Keep on playing around with these hoes and these concubines, and it's gonna be that for you too. Most of your kids are gonna be raised by women. Ooh, that's not gonna turn out too good, because I'm gonna tell you what women, for the most part, are gonna raise: a bunch of concubine girls and scatterbrained men. Ed, stop it. No, I'm not gonna stop it. I'm telling the truth. You got a problem with it? Go somewhere else and listen to these bitches talk and lie to you, and then disseminate that stuff. Put that shit down on your kids and have them ignorant and stupid as hell too. What can you say, folks? But yeah, Kevin Durant. Brooks said something the other night. Dylan Brooks, I think his name is. I give him much props. I heard them on. I heard this chick. I forgot Amina Sands or whatever the hell her name is. I think that's a lopsided. A lopsided what? What was it? She said something lopsided. No, it ain't lopsided. This Dylan Brooks sees LeBron for who he is, and he said, "No, I'm not bowing down to this dude." They suspended this dude or kicked him out of the game. LeBron act like he going at somebody. LeBron, you ain't going at nobody. Chronicles of said LeBron James is an alpha. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not an alpha. He might be the alpha of betas, but I'm sorry. You cannot have bitch energy and be an alpha. No, 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 no. That's not how that works. Unless you around a bunch of bitches. Sorry, this era. Sorry, guys. So, long story short, I'm not going to be comparing this era to the past era because they can't compare. Oh, well, my goal is to play for 20 years. Man, you stupid. You stupid. Now that's what the goal is, to play as long as you can. Of course you want to play as long as you can, but what do you want to do while you're playing as long as you can? You want to win at the highest level. Kevin Durant, you stupid. You ain't never been a leader. I just want to play ball. Bitch, you a pussy. Sorry. It ain't my fault. That's just who you are. I want to thank my mama and my mama and my mama and my mama did this and my mama did it. Your mama also had you growing up without a leader in the house. Your leader had two boobs. Yeah, and I'm gonna bury him. I'm gonna bury him. That's my goal. That's my goal, is to bury these guys. Hey, I'm telling you what I'm gonna do, and it ain't gonna be hard. It ain't gonna be hard to bury these girly men. My man said LeBron inside is a 14-year-old girl, is what he is. And that's what he is. He a little girl. He is a little girl. And I'm tired of people acting like he all that. He's not all that. Top five, you wish he was top five. And if he was top five, do you think I would start my team with this fool? This bitch energy? You gotta be out your mind. If I'm gonna start my team with LeBron, who is a bitch, I'm gonna have to surround him with bitches. You guys just don't get it. You guys just don't get it. If I pick LeBron James, a bitch, to lead my team, I'm gonna have to surround him with bitches. Dumbass. Boy, we didn't get down here on this earth being this stupid. We weren't born this stupid. Guess what? But the people we have to listen to when we get here. That's how we get dumb and retarded. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad, for not raising me that way. Thank you, Mom, for not raising me that way. Okay. Thank you. Utmost thanks. Utmost thanks. Because I could be a fool. With the wrong parenting, you can be a fool. So thank you to my parent. But no, that ain't happening no more. I'm gonna compare you to LeBron. I ain't gonna compare you to Bird because I'll pick Bird over you 100 times out of 100. I said it. I will pick Bird over LeBron 100 times out of 100. I mean, and it won't take me no, man, it ain't gonna take me a while to let me think. Shit, no, I don't need to think about it. The hell I need to think about it. They're not even close when it comes to men and what's inside of. LeBron ain't even close. He ain't even close. So yeah, I'm gonna compare him to Durant and Stephon Curry. And in Stephon Curry's era, he was better than you, LeBron James. He was more impactful than you. He was more impactful than you. Well, maybe we need to cut the number of games down. Maybe you need to go find your penis because obviously you lost it, LeBron James. Obviously, you lost your penis somewhere. Check his stomach. He probably ate his own penis. Ed, you being harsh on them dudes. Yeah, they deserve harshness. Any man that come out here acting like a bitch deserve the harshest criticism that I can give him, and I'm gonna give him his due. Now, New York won that cup. Here's the problem that I think Wembanyama is going to have, and hopefully he can figure out a way to get past it. But folks, Wembanyama is so goddamn tall. It's easy to get up under him. It's easy to get up under him, and that's gonna cause him. That's gonna cause him problems if he can't get through that. They were fouling him. They were fouling the hell out of Wembanyama the other night in that game. It's like, God dang, they gonna hurt this dude. They gonna hurt this dude. But what can you say? But man, his tall, his height is gonna be used against him, and he's got to find something to counter that, folks. He's got to find something to counter that. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be. Step over these dudes. I don't know. Give him an elbow to the face or something, because they getting up under him, and it's almost a little dirty. But they can't help it that you damn near 8 feet tall. But folks, that's about it. No, it's not about it. Cause let me get back into this New York thing. New York decided they're not putting up no banner for this tournament. That's what it is. It's a tournament in season, regular season games. You're gonna play these games anyway. They're not putting up that banner. They ain't won a championship since 1973, and you're gonna tell me y'all gonna start popping bottles over a tournament? No, I give them props for that. I give them props for that. And they look pretty good against the Spurs. The Spurs beat Oklahoma to get to the finals of the tournament. So they got a good team. They got a good team. But the New York, they really they kind of slowed Wembanyama down, and it's because they were all up under him. It was like, man, oh my goodness. Plus, he was getting fouled, and they wasn't calling it. But he's going to have to figure that out, folks. That's all I can say. He's going to have to figure that out. But as far as doing like the Lakers and the Bucks, see, the Bucks put up a banner too, and they celebrated like, folks, you ain't done nothing. This is not even a half a goal of the season to win a in-season tournament. But they put up banners. Fuck that damn banner. That ain't nothing. It makes you look a little weak to put the banner up. It makes you look a little weak to put that banner up, to be quite honest. And the Lakers, 16, 17 NBA championships, and they put that banner up. You know the only reason they put that banner up? Because they had a dizzy-ass woman running the team and a dizzy-ass scatterbrain so-called goat popping champagne and damn near crying because they won an in-season tournament. Get real. Get real. Hey, man, what's in you is in you. And if a girl is in you, a girl is in you, man. That's all I can say. Young man was looking for a quote. Nick Wright, bloviate, and fart out of his mouth. He was watching that, and he was like, LeBron has had some good quotes, and I was like, okay, young man, don't backslide. Don't backslide. What good quote has this fool had? Strive for greatness. That sounds like a bitch. That's what that sounds like. Strive for greatness. He was looking for a comparable Jordan quote. And I said, here's the quote you looking for, young man. You remember in the last dance when Jordan almost broke down? And I get it, Jordan. Jordan said, I ain't never asked anyone to do anything that I wasn't already doing myself. That's the quote you looking for, young man. I told somebody that myself. I told somebody, you know who I told that? I told a bitch this. I said, I ain't never asked you anything to do. I have never told you or asked you to do anything that I wasn't myself already doing. So if you got a problem with that, you can kick rocks. End of story. So that's the quote. That's the quote. Good for you, New York. Do I think y'all gonna win a championship? I don't know. Y'all team look pretty good. Your team look pretty good, but it's a long season. And you got what's my man name? I forgot his name. What's his name on your team? Uh God knows. What is his name? Anthony Towns. Carl Anthony Towns on your team. So I don't know how far you can go with him because he's a little soft. Hey, what can I say? He's a little soft. Folks, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm almost at my next stop for 4021. Oh, here we are, right here. 4021 KB. And I might be on later, but like I said, folks, I wish today was Friday. Dang. The week has been long. One good thing is it might be cold in the morning, but by mid morning, it's warming off. It's 50 some degrees right now, so that's not bad. But in the morning, man, it'd be kind of cold, man. I'm an old dude. I don't like the cold. I'm gonna be quite honest. But folks, that's all I'm gonna talk about today. Is this debating about LeBron? I'm not gonna do that gay crap no more. I'm not gonna do that no more. That's just foolishness. That's just being a fool to even discuss that dumb shit. I might as well discuss, is this sky blue today? And what the fuck am I gonna be discussing is the sky blue when all I can see is blue? And I'm gonna sit here and debate you on it being red. No, I ain't gonna do that. That's a damn idiot that would do that. And I ain't no damn idiot. I ain't gonna be no idiot no more. Not for these damn sports centers. We got a bunch of sports centers out here, and they waddle in they sports sin. They're wallowing it. I know women. Women don't even think this dizzy way about sports the way these fools do. So that's why I say I'm not gonna call these guys women. I'm gonna call them bitches, because bitches are stupid and bitches like to lie and cap. That's what bitches do. Okay, so if that's what you do, then I'm calling you a bitch. But anyway, I'm here, folks. Let me call these folks. I'll holler at you guys later. Go check out Chronicles of Judah 144. I keep telling you guys, you better listen to what I'm telling you. You better listen to what I'm telling you. You better listen to what I'm telling you. When I tell you to go watch some, you might want to go watch it. Why? I know what I'm talking about, and I believe in, yeah, I'll co-sign most of the things that he will say. But anyway, I'll holler at you guys later. Y'all have a good Thursday, and I'll see y'all on TGIF. Peace out. Mm-mm-mm-mm.